so that yes, what else can we do? यार ये निकालो कोई
Congratulations to HS Prannoy as he has created history to win the Malaysia Masters 500 title in an epic final that he had against Weng Yang. Yes, breaking news. HS Prannoy has become the first Indian to win the Malaysia Masters 500 title after securing an epic 21-19, 13-21, 21-18 win over Weng Yang in the final of the Malaysia Masters 500 tournament. It is a redemption of sorts for HS Prannoy because this is his first BWF 500 title after nearly 6 years. The last time he had won the title was the 2017 US Open, and now HS Prannoy, after all the heartbreaks that he suffered in the Sudirman Cup as well as in the recent All England Championships, this win will be very sweet indeed for him. Remember, HS Prannoy had to come through a very tough draw to ensure that he got to the final in the first place. On top of that, he had to encounter Cho Chien-ten, who is the world number 5 and who had beaten him in the Sudirman Cup. In this entire tournament, HS Prannoy has taken the game deep, and that is the reason why he has managed to overcome much tougher opponents. Cho Chien-ten in the round of 32, he had beaten him and got revenge for him after he had lost in the Sudirman Cup. Then in the very next round, he had faced the All England champion Lee Shufei, and that's where also he was stretched to 3 games. Because he had spent over 3 hours heading into the final, many felt that Prannoy would not have the necessary fitness. Maybe it would not be all so easy for him. But he had gotten a lucky break in the semi-final when Christian Adinata had actually injured his knee, and Prannoy at that time was leading 19-17. But Adinata could not continue, and that's why he got a bit of a breather in that. This was the first encounter that Prannoy had with Weng Yang, and it proved to be an absolute classic. No opponent could get on top of the other for a very long period of time. In the first game, Prannoy squandered a 11-8 lead and fell behind 11-15, but he bounced back, and at 19-15 he had regained the initiative and he won the first game 21-19 in a titanic tussle. He was 6-6. The scores were 6-6 in the second game, but unfortunately, Weng Yang got the necessary initiative, won 5-6 consecutive points, and that's how Prannoy fell behind. 13-21, he lost the game, and it was an absolute topsy-turvy battle in the third game as well. At one point, Prannoy was leading 11-8, but it became equal. Then at 15-11, it looked as if Weng Yang had gotten the initiative. But Prannoy showed his class, he showed his mettle, and that's the reason why he bounced back, made it 18-all, and then he won the next 3 points to ensure that he won the Malaysia Masters 500 tournament. Remember, this tournament has been there ever since 2009, and no Indian had ever reached the final. Here, HS Prannoy created history, and he now has won the Malaysia Masters 500 title. It's a grand achievement indeed, because the entire Indian contingent had tasted disappointment. Sindhu fell in the semi-final to Gabriela Mariska Tunjung of Indonesia. Lakshya Sen and Kidambi Srikanth unfortunately lost out in the earlier rounds as well. So only HS Prannoy held firm, and it has been a rather good month for Prannoy. Remember, he shot up in the BWF World Rankings. He now is in the top 5. So it is very good news for Prannoy at this point in time. This Malaysia Masters 500 title is only an addition to the form that he is currently experiencing. Remember, he had a very tough draw in the Sudirman Cup as well. Also in the All England Championships, he was dealt with a rather tough draw, and he fell early in that first stages as well. But here in the Malaysia Masters, the first sign that his form had rebounded was his epic come-from-behind victory against Cho Chien-ten, and that's the reason why he has gone on to win the Malaysia Masters title, his first BWF 500 title after nearly 6 years. The US Open was the last. 2022, he had reached the final of the Indonesian Masters, but he unfortunately had lost there. So, 6-year drought broken by HS Prannoy, a very brilliant effort. The marathon man, and in Kuala Lumpur, really over 4 hours, most of his combined game time, and it was indeed a tribute to Prannoy, who's just turning 30. Age is not on the side, but boy, is he supremely fit and dedicated. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.